Oh man, EverQuest. Where do I even start? I mean, I feel like this, similar to Ultima Online, paved the way for many MMORPGs to come. I mean, sure, World of Warcraft took the front seat in the genre. People call a lot of MMORPGs WoW clones these days, but in fact, I feel like it's more of an EQ clone. Start at level 1, go outside, kill some rats, gain experience and some coin, then buy some spells, eventually finding someone to be a meat shield for stronger monsters and someone to heal your party while you loot epic treasures, making you more powerful until you are ready to go up with 20 or 30 other people to kill a vicious dragon. Let's not forget the age-old level sound of and then instantly typing in /OOC and /guild. Ding! That sound sends shivers up my spine every time I hear it. That's nostalgia right there. This game has a lot of memories for me. Personally, I played on Ralzek as a human monk named Flawlix. I don't really know how I came up with the name other than sounding words out in my bedroom, and that one seemed to fit. I think I was going for some form of flawless or something. I was with my father, Thrax, who played a wizard, my middle school girlfriend, Hey, who also played a wizard, my best friend Flaxian the cleric, and eventually he played a monk. We'd all came over with some friends from Ultima Online like a lot of other people did. We also all had the same last name, or surname as it was called, Faison. At level 20, I believe it was, you could give your character a last name. We were pretty known in the Ralzek community. Ralzek wasn't a large population server, so it definitely was where most people knew each other. It was also a PvP server, so you could attack anyone within 4 levels of you. Not only that, but if you killed them, you could loot one item that they didn't have in their bags. So one technique people would do if they knew they were going to die was run away and start putting all their gear into bags. But sometimes the death was too quick, or often people would just fight. Then they'd lose their flowing black silk sash that they spent the entire previous day camping the Froglock Assassin, was it? Not 100% sure. Or their fungi tunic. That one probably hurt really bad. Obviously, the rule set created a lot of drama and politics between guilds. People knew what guilds were PK guilds, and people knew what guilds were at war with each other. If you left a guild that was at war with another guild, sometimes they would have you pay a fee to get off their KOS list. KOS means kill on sight. For whatever reason, people really respected each other's politics. I remember being in the Peacebreakers Guild. Honestly, we were a bunch of bullies, but we weren't PKs, let's be clear. But to be honest, we might as well have been. I oftentimes remember going down to a particular camp and telling the group there it was our turn, and if they didn't leave, we'd PK them, and we'd declare war on their guild. Anyone in our guild had the power to declare war on another guild. It was pretty ridiculous. I think we warred like half the server, which always caused for some really epic battles between us and other guilds. Then eventually it caught up on us. Of course, there was this guild called Ascending Dawn. They were the guys that actually killed the sleeper. You know, the dragon that wakes up and kills everyone that you're technically not supposed to kill. I'm sure there's a video somewhere of it on YouTube. Either way, these guys were our arch nemesis. As time went on, they got stronger and stronger. We ultimately became no match for them. If there was a raid or boss up they wanted, they'd come down, swarm us, then camp our corpses until they were done with the raid. I definitely think we got what we deserved. Aside from the politics and drama, for me personally, it was a time before voice chat. I remember long nights in Lower Gut killing stuff for hours and just chatting in party chat. This obviously created lifelong friendships. I guess sitting in a dungeon for hours and hours, you really get to know some people. I always thought it was fun, as well as logging into a dungeon, seeing the same people there, and watching their progress. I'd be lying if I didn't say it was a little competitive if the paladin you grouped with yesterday gained a whole level on you while you were at school, and then you'd rush to try to catch up to him or pass him. Being a monk, I almost always was the puller. I really had to learn the dungeons and also how certain pulls would react by hitting certain monsters in groups. Same for raids, but the monsters hit much harder, so less room for error. When I'd get the single pull off in a new dungeon or raid, I felt like a king. On the second expansion, Runes of Kunark, they introduced epic weapons. The quest for these was filled with rare spawns, both static and wandering. Rare drops from bosses deep in dungeons where a group was needed, and even raid bosses. It really earned its title of Epic Quest. Then the reward from it really made your character increase in power so much that it almost felt like a different game. When looking for a group, you'd always advertise that you were an epic monk rather than just a monk. I can honestly say it was one of the top feelings of accomplishments from a video game I've ever had. With all that being said, I'm actually really excited to jump on Everquest once again. They're doing a classic rule set version of a time-locked progression server called Jelinek, which basically means upon release it will be the classic game. Then, 8 weeks later, Konark will come out, followed by Balius 8 weeks later, and so on and so on. Now, it won't be a PvP server like what I originally played on, but I'll still be excited to play the game. I've been a member of the EQ Discord for a little while now, and I've been interacting with the community over there. They're all very helpful in answering any questions I've had thus far about the changes or different things the game has, but like I said, this is going to be as close to classic as you can get, outside of custom servers like P99, green, blue, or whatever it is. So with that, guys, if you're going to play on Jelinek, comment below what class you're planning on playing. And also, if you want to join me in my travels, by all means, hit that subscribe button. I will be doing some more Everquest videos. Also, I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday right here on YouTube. And you're more than welcome to join the Pwn Star Gaming Discord. We've already got a channel up and we've been talking about it quite a bit. Looking forward to playing, so the more the merrier. Shout out to the Patreons, the channel members, and you for liking this video. Other than that, guys, I'll see you next time. Pwn Star Gaming out.